Almost 15 airports across the country are facing disruptions due to intense fog. Half a dozen airports have zero visibility, we're being told, while others have near zero visibility. It's not just Delhi airport, viewers. Across the northern region, there are several airports that have been affected because of dense fog, and also in the eastern part of the country, be it Kolkata, Bhubaneswar, Guwahati, Patna Airport, Dibrugarh, Assam. All of these airports have been impacted. Let's take this across to my colleague Ashutosh, who's joining us live from Delhi Airport at the moment. Ashutosh, it's also the factor that, if a flight does take off from Delhi, obviously the focus has been on the national capital's airport. But the factor also that airlines need to take into account is that you could take off from a Delhi, but because of zero visibility or near zero visibility at some of these other airports, like I was mentioning, you might not be able to land, and it might be a situation like what Indigo faced the other day, where they took off from Mumbai for Guwahati and landed in Dhaka.
And that will lead to anguish amongst the commuters, because they exactly need to understand that's the nature, and you cannot battle against nature. If the flight has departed at 7 o'clock and all of a sudden there is a heavy density fog started literally covering up the runway and the tarmac areas, the entire airport, reducing the visibility zero, and suppose the flight is landing to Lucknow, clearly the pilot won't be able to land on the particular airport, and that exactly would require a diversion to some other city or to some other airport. And literally the situation could be where it could be in Punjab, it could be in also Jammu. Of course, the Delhi is one of the worst affected because of the fog, and subsequently even day before yesterday it was affected even in Calcutta, because that also area was totally covered under thick layer of fog. So all these pockets, be it in the eastern part of India or the northern part of India, if at all it is covered with the density of fog, clearly the operational activities will be halted. So be it the departure or the arrival, so that could also even lead to diversion of the flights, and that's exactly why the commuters need to understand before leaving home, contact your airlines, look at the situation and anticipate and prepare accordingly, because if there is a thick layer of fog, clearly it is going to affect your arrival and departures.
Absolutely. Your arrivals and departures, you have to, of course, be a little patient. This is a situation which is beyond anyone's control, and we're being told, of course, that the stakeholders are all at the table trying to mitigate the situation to the largest possible extent. Ashutosh, thank you so much for joining us with all of those details.